I'm doing the linkage here this year. I'd have to take pictures if I wanted to do beyond the other goal.
Yeah.
Tracks everything. She's great on. Remember?
Online.
Actually, I will say that if it works.
No, you didn't have to. I didn't.
Cardboard is her favorite, so like when he leaves pictures.
Re-upping.
Crunchy.
That's what I did.
It's a way for them to keep track of. No?
We'll see that. We'll see how it
Uh-oh.
Oh, gotta go.
Is it an Amber Alert?
Yeah. 10th located missing 75-year-old.
Okay, Chris.
I'm still here.
Street, Main Street. Plate number.
Yeah, where's Beverly?
2014-4150. Public safety alert.
Batting practice sounds like my Friday night.
Batting practice? Yeah.
Volume off. It doesn't matter for those that take it.
2 hours
I had the alert go off.
Yeah.
It's on
Good
airplane
one.
mode.
Oh, is it?
I mean,
Wish you were on an airplane.
can fly. Yeah, too.
Yeah, last 3 years.
I'm
It's
not
all
gonna
about
make the
mindset.
I'm not gonna make the comments my brother said yesterday.
We left that to get a little more in depth. Ready to go?
Good. We're going to get started. Thank you for being here today, March 2nd, for our village council meeting. Please stand, bow your heads for prayer if you so wish, and pledge of allegiance. I'll pray. Gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for us coming together as a council, as a village, and as staff to better the community each and every day. We ask you to be with our decisions, our guidance, and everybody that's here. Just bless them and guide them. We ask you to be with those that are sick right now, and just be with them and guide them through their illnesses and be with their families through these trials. We ask you to be with the United States and its allies and during these times of conflict throughout the world, and just be with our military as we try to promote peace and guidance in this country. Again, we thank you for this community, its residents, and all that we do to better it each and every day. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Like that.
Get roll call.
Seedyke.
Here.
Bassett.
Here.
Elena.
Here.
Miller.
Here.
Conwick.
Here.
Egley.
Here.
We have a motion, we have an amended meeting agenda. We have a motion to do the corrected amendment.
I'll make a motion to approve the amended agenda.
1 second.
Roll call.
Miller.
Yes.
Conwick.
Yes.
Egley.
Yes.
Seedyke.
Yes.
Bassett.
Yep.
Elena.
Yes.
Okay, we've got approval of the minutes from February 17th. Corrections or questions?
Make a motion to approve as written.
2 second.
Roll call.
Seedyke.
Yes.
Egley.
Yes.
Bassett.
Yes.
Conwick.
Yes.
Miller.
Yes.
Elena.
Yes.
We got your bills list for February. Any questions about that?
Make a motion to pay the bills.
Second.
Roll call.
Miller.
Yes.
Elena.
Yes.
Conwick.
Yes.
Bassett.
Yes.
Seedyke.
Yes.
Egley.
Yes.
Thank you. I don't believe we had any boards or commissions that have met. No council committee reports, I don't believe. Next, we have Corey and administrator's report.
Sure. Just a couple things to add to this report. One, the street department's been busy out filling potholes. We've got a massive amount of potholes to do. We'll have a lot of street repairs this spring. They also have been out cleaning up trash in the right-of-ways on all the streets. There's a lot of just trash and debris that made its way into town. And then for our parks department, for our seasonal workers, ran an ad, had a couple people apply, interviewed them, and those two people were Austin Sanders and John Kobe. John's out of Antwerp. He's an older gentleman who is retired. Austin is a freshman in college. So he'll be ready to go in a few weeks. But anyways, I would like to hire Austin Sanders and John Kobe for the seasonal park helpers.
I'll make that recommendation, hire those two young people for the Parks Department.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Siedek,
Yes.
Bassett,
Yes.
Rollina,
Yes.
Egley,
Yes.
Conwick,
Yes.
Miller.
Yes.
Does anybody have any questions on my report with anything?
The pickleball courts, do you still plan on like proceeding with the idea that you had last fall?
Yep.
What was that?
It'll be 4 pickleball courts. It'll be
Oh,
2 on this end, tennis court, and then 2 on the other side of the tennis court.
And still doing the asphalt, is that how?
Yeah, we'll have to add 2 feet. They'll cut in 2 feet on each side
Okay.
to the back. 'Cause if we do it now, it only leaves you with about 1 foot at the bounds line, and you know what's gonna happen there, so.
Can't handle it.
3 feet, we'll have the 3 feet.
The material that's on it now, because I know that the discussion was for it to be all asphalt, which would be black.
Right.
Is the material we have on it now, does that cost more? Is that why
Oh.
we're significantly more?
mhm.
Is it
Yeah.
something we could add later?
You could.
Okay. I'm just afraid that the asphalt's gonna be really hot. That's really my fear here.
I mean, they play basketball on it, and it's black. I mean, it's, actually, I mean, it's asphalt underneath it. It just got that
Rubber coating.
sports surface on top.
Okay.
Yeah, it can, absolutely can be added later.
Okay, good. Thank you.
That's all I got.
Did you guys all understand what Corey was talking about with Froggy Park, using that 750? Kind of see if that money can get redirected there. He's been down there many times. I think it's in, you know, it was a beautiful playground. It was built years ago, but it was kind of time to refresh it, if that's
You
good
have more than one
enough.
company you're reaching out to on quotes for that?
I did, yes, I have. Only Midwest is the only one that has showed up to actually see it and that we've met with. And I still don't have numbers from Nick. It won't be till next week.
I wouldn't mind sharing one with you that we've had a lot of good luck with at the school. We got David Williams and Associates, Game Time,
Yep. I think her name was Karen.
Kathy
Yeah.
Kalenko.
Yep, been in contact with her. But this we're trying to do like an all-inclusive, where, you know, you would have like 2 to 5-year-old area, 5 to 12. There would be some, you know, it'd be more ADA accessible, mainly like the swings, looking for some like that rubber surface to the swings. And then we would have, just lost the word, kids with sensory disorders, just like sensory stuff as well. We're trying to do like an all-inclusive would be the perfect world for down there. So, and we would end up replacing pretty much all the playground system that is there, and then we would retain that old stagecoach that's down there in the corner. We'd probably relocate that somewhere. It's something I don't think we really want to get rid of. It's been there forever.
I know we had someone come in and talk about that.
Bland.
Yeah.
Last name was a Bland girl, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Were we able to use any of her ideas? I know she was kind of passionate about this.
I haven't been in contact with her. It's probably been over a year.
Yeah.
And that playground was going to go over there on the county side
Okay.
to replace that old playground.
Yeah.
The old McDonald's one.
Yeah, and then, you know, you start getting into some red tape because it's not owned by us.
Yeah.
And this one here is 100% us, so. That and softball, you know, they still have hopes and dreams of different concession stand and the potential new field. I would really hate to eat up the land for playground if they are really serious about moving forward with additions.
Thank you, Corey, for working on a way to reallocate that money.
Well, so far, Mr. Kloffenstein thinks it's doable, so.
Yeah. He said he'd been working with you, so it's nice.
More questions for Corey? Thank you. Next we have Avery.
First one is the second reading of ordinance 2026-1 to amend chapter 515 for keeping animals near dwellings.
Before you do the next one, Avery, Cheryl, is the next one she gonna do, I talked to you just a little beforehand. Is it kosher?
Not 100%. I'm not, because I don't know. I just know that the parcel that is named here is 28.08 acres. That's still the village owns, but part of it's on the other side of the street of Industrial Drive. But it's all, in the auditors, it's all one plot. We pay for, it's like one parcel, even though it's not touching. And Keller wants 18.015 acres on the whatever side of, south side of the Industrial Drive. And that's the part that's gonna be split into 3 parcels. But that's not taking into consideration that we've already having to split out that part, because we haven't done that out of our 28 acres. So it's very complicated. We're doing our best. So anyway, this is for the 18 acres that they want, keeping the 2 towers right around OBRs, as you can see on the map.
I guess if we don't know if it's legal, does it have to be passed as an emergency?
The only reason that was going to go through is because they're trying to, we want to get the zoning changed on it from agricultural to heavy industrial, so they can get their grant. It has,
Okay, so it's time sensitive, okay, yeah.
So all the meetings leading up to the planning commission, all that stuff followed? Well, that's why, so if stuff wasn't followed up to that point, I don't wanna vote. I mean, I'll vote no, the rest of you vote yes, but auditors are gonna catch that, won't they?
And I think I can get, well, if you guys want to hold this off until our March, our next meeting, I think it's okay. I know Michael, Keller's want it done because they got the grant application, but I think we have a little bit more time. We've been kind of kicking the can down the road, and then Brian had started doing his thing, but it needs to be revised. So if you want to hold off on doing this, we can pass it as an emergency next time around. Makes sense?
Probably should, yeah.
Okay, so skip that one. So second reading of ordinance 2026-03 to authorize the mayor to approve the letter of intent between the village and Jefferson South Holdings LLC.
And that is, I remind, because I know you talked about it. Did everybody get a copy of that letter of intent? Okay, you got it in your packet with it last?
Did I just not see it? The actual letter of intent? We saw the ordinance, but the letter of intent.
It came out last
Last
reading. I
it
thought.
just doesn't look like a letter.
Yeah.
It's not in letter form.
So, okay, so maybe I just missed it. So it's not like a contract? I guess I was looking for
It's
a
just a
contract.
letter
Letter
of
of
intent.
intent that he's planning on building. We still have to come up with
Okay, so I must have missed it.
Right.
Might have been on the table that night, I'm trying to remember if it was in the packet.
It could have been, but, he's gotta bring in an agreement, and we have to have a building plan, so there's still more work to do.
We
before
just
this
can't
is
get
all
anywhere
done.
without approving the letter of intent.
Right.
Okay.
First reading of resolution 2026-05 to enter into a contract with Integrated Payment Solutions LLC to provide professional services to the utility department for ACH and credit card services and declaring an emergency.
One quick question. It says, whereas the required for the sum of $0. Is that correct?
It's not costing us anything, but Unilink that does our utility billing is no longer going to do ACH payments or credit card payments. So they are hooking us up with this company for no charge to us.
I was surprised. I thought there was gonna be, you forgot to fill that part in.
No, no charge.
Like, man, waiting for the final dollar amount. I'll make a motion to suspend the rules.
I'll second.
Roll call?
Zedek,
Yes.
Bassett,
Yes.
Malena,
Yes.
Egley,
Yes.
Sconwick,
Yes.
Miller.
Yes.
Okay, so second and final reading of resolution 2026-05 to enter into the Integrated Payment Solutions LLC professional services to the utility department for ACH and credit card services.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Sidak,
Yes.
Egley,
Yes.
Conwick,
Yes.
Bassett,
Yes.
Valena,
Yes.
Miller.
Yes.
Okay, so we have first reading of resolution 2026-06 by caption only, authorizing and directing the village administrator to apply for a one-time community strategic investment fund grant and declaring an emergency.
Can you explain that one?
Corey.
Can you explain that a little
The
bit?
state capital improvement program,
Yeah,
it's the exact same thing that we got for the pool.
okay.
This is kind of a backup. I'm applying for the stuff for the park, the
Okay.
playground.
Okay.
In case they cannot or will not reallocate the funding that we've already kind of been awarded.
If they don't reallocate that, do you know what the maximum is on this grant this time around? Or how much you're applying for?
I don't know what I'm gonna apply for. I'm gonna figure it's between probably 5 to 700,000. And I'll, like I said, once, Nick Sanchez gets me those numbers, I'll have a better understanding of it.
Make a motion to suspend the rules?
A second.
Roll call.
Egley,
Yes.
Conwick,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Valena,
Yes.
Bassett,
Yes.
Sidak.
Yes.
Alright, second and final reading of resolution 2026-06, authorizing and directing the village administrator to apply for the one-time community strategic investment fund grant.
This is one that they sent, correct? This is what they recommended Mickey did? Let's see, what they recommended was like putting.
No, we're
still
still
on
on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Second,
Yeah,
third reading.
sorry,
Final
step ahead.
motion on that.
I'm making that motion, yeah, sorry for the last one.
Second.
Gonna step ahead here.
Roll call.
Valena,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Bassett,
Yes.
Conwick,
Yes.
Sidak.
Yes.
Egley,
Yes.
Now we
Now,
have
sorry.
first reading of resolution 2026-07 by caption only adopting a new procurement policy for the fire department and declaring an emergency.
And this is what Mickey sent?
yes.
Yeah.
You should have gotten it when you got your packet.
Yep.
Yeah. Said in there, I don't remember what page it was on, it said in there they recommended putting it out to bid, like advertising to put out to bid. That's the recommended.
For getting the fire truck? Yeah.
Was it
It
advertised?
was sort of, we've gotten all of the
Okay,
different vendors, and that Mickey has them all.
okay. I know we got them all, I just remember stuff at the school where we had to put it in the newspaper for so long and they get bids, like sealed bids, so. I'll suspend the rules, make a motion.
I'll second that.
Roll call.
Sidak,
Yes.
Egley,
Yes.
Bassett,
Yes.
Conwick,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Valena,
Yes.
Okay, second and final reading of resolution 2026-07 by caption only adopting a new procurement policy for the fire department.
So moved.
Roll call.
Valena,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Bassett,
Yes.
Conwick,
Yes.
Sidak,
Yes.
Egley,
Yes.
First reading of resolution 2026-08 by caption only authorizing the administrator to prepare and submit an application for a community development block grant for the construction of the Beach Street water main and the replacement and declaring an emergency.
I'll move to suspend the rules.
This one says 2025-08.
oops, should be 2608. I'll fix that.
I
Second.
moved, I'm
You
waiting for
had a
second.
motion and you need a second.
I'll second it.
Now we can do roll call.
Sidak,
It's the same way.
Sidak,
I'm sorry, yes.
Bassett,
Yes.
Valena,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Conwick,
Yes.
Egley,
Yes.
Okay, so,
Second, third, read, final.
okay.
What?
There's too many of these. Second, final reading of resolution 2026-08 by caption only, authorizing the administrator to prepare and submit an application for a community development block grant for the construction of the beach water main replacement of, oh yeah, they already declared emergency.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Bassett?
Yes.
Delena?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Conwick?
Yes.
Egley?
Yes.
Sirdike?
Yes.
Cheryl, the next one needs fixed too.
I know. Saw that.
First reading of resolution 2026-09 by caption only, authorizing the administrator to prepare and submit an application for a community development block grant for the construction of the East Hicks Street storm sewer extension and declaring an emergency.
I'll make a motion to suspend the rules.
Second.
Roll call.
Sirdike?
Yes.
Bassett?
Yes.
Delena?
Yes.
Egley?
Yes.
Conwick?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Second and final reading of resolution 2026-09 by caption only, authorizing the administrator to prepare and submit an application for a community development block grant for the construction of the East Hicks Street storm sewer extension.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Bassett?
Yes.
Conwick?
Yes.
Miller?
Yes.
Delena?
Yes.
Egley?
Yes.
Sirdike?
Yes.
And this one you guys just voted on, this is actually, it's a small section of East Edgerton Street from South Maple to Wendell, Wendell Avenue, and then South Maple from Edgerton Street on south, and it would tie into Hicks Street and then dump into South Main Street. So it would separate that whole section of town there.
Good job. I think that's it on that part. Next in the meeting, we have department heads. Chief Denning?
I sent out the calls for service and monthly case reports. Obviously, it said 0 for calls for service, but it was, I don't know why it came up to that, but it's 415.
I wrote it on there.
Oh, you wrote it down? Okay. So, and then I'm still working on the numbers for you. Right now, I'm up to $949 on equipment stuff or uniform stuff for, I was out all week last week with my daughter's surgery, so.
Thanks, Chief. Derek? Bruce? Whoever wants to go first. You got anything? Bruce?
For the month of February, we had 42 total runs, 4 fire, 38 medical. Prior year, 2025, we had 64, so dropped us down quite a lot. Between 2026 and 2025, we had 128 calls through February. So far this year, we've had 114 through the end of February. Other than that, the grant application that we normally submit every year has been submitted, and that's it.
And what's the grant for?
Things.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Derek?
The only thing that I have is just a new recent development. We've been going back and forth with the fire truck. All 3 proposals are at Mickey as far as that goes. So hopefully within due time, we could come to, I guess, a decision on moving forward on the costs or however. But the biggest thing is, we just talked about the fire trucks and its liability. Our primary engine last week took a crap, pretty much. Coming back from a run, our primary engine just kind of stopped working on us. We was able to get it back to the station, and then now it's currently out at Brown's. We believe that they believe it's an engine issue, and if it is, then he's saying the whole engine will need to be replaced in the truck. I knew that we've had some issues, so now our secondary unit is now our primary unit, which was a unit that is supposed to eventually get replaced with this whole grant thing. So I briefly talked to Cheryl previously. as far as direction that we need to go. I just want to put it out there that whether we get a new engine for the primary engine and get it back where it needs to be, that cost is coming on up the line. It could be any upwards of, I don't know, anywhere from 10,000 or more to get the engine replaced. They don't have those numbers, they're still diagnosing it. And then we also had a crazy thought of looking into replacement engines, whether it's new, whether it's really old or reliable. We just need something primary, again, to get us to where until this new truck comes. So I just want to put that out there so everybody kind of knows that, our engines, are reliable, not reliable. But I'm just kind of like skeptical now because our secondary engine, which was having the most problems, which the village didn't want to really keep putting into it, which is why we were getting rid of it, is now our primary engine. So I just don't want the village to keep on incurring mechanical costs at the expense of, however, even though I guess it's something we can't prevent eventually, but I just want to put that out there. Other than that, from the fire side, everything's going well. As far as personnel, run calls has been down for a while. We haven't been running that much, which I guess is a good thing. Our burn ban's in effect for March, April, May. So the burn ban just simply means that you can't burn from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. If we get called out, 99% of the time or 95% of the time, we have to put it out just because of that burn ban. After 6 o'clock, it's at the discretion of the officer if they deem that that fire needs to be put out if you go out there. So the burn ban is now in effect now that it's March, and that goes for the next 3 months, and then it starts back up in October. So other than that, from the fire end, I don't have anything.
Would you be able, either by next meeting, have a cost for the engine replacement possibly, and then if you needed, bring them back to either fire committee
We're just
or bring
waiting.
it back to council?
Yeah, that's fine. We're just waiting for a call back from them to decide exactly what the extent of the problem is. I know a year and a half ago, that same engine, we put like, I think it was 8,300 into that same apparatus.
Refresh our memory, because you told me, and it's 20, our primary that, with the motor issue is 20 years old?
Yes, it's a 2004. The one that's in service now is it's a 83, which is was trying to be one of the replacement engines with the grant agreement, replacing the ladder truck and the engine is now primary. So I just want to put that out there that that's where we're at now, and I'm trying to work on getting a reply back from Brownstown. They're out there located on Jericho, and they were the closest that was willing to take the truck due to, I guess, the severity of it. So we did get it out there luckily, but it took us a while because it just wouldn't hardly run. So someone took it out there, somebody followed out there, but we got it out there to where they were able to get it, and now it's inside their facility getting looked at or diagnosed. So,
Get us some numbers.
all right.
Any questions for Derek? Thank you.
So I guess there is. What are we gonna do with this stuff? The fire truck proposal?
Oh, we just
You
got
just
that
gonna sit
tonight.
on that?
No.
That one was the, Mickey put in there.
Well, yeah.
reading About going back and find a lead time to verify, to firm up the lead time on that.
Did you guys get that email from Mickey? He sent it
I
to,
sent it to Derek.
huh?
I gave it to Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something we probably have to discuss. I mean, did you get that email? Did you see the email from Derek? I mean,
Included with their
Mickey.
proposal. So what are we supposed to be
I guess
checking?
it came in the last day or two.
It just came.
It came today, I mean.
Yeah, just tonight. It's on your email.
I haven't been there. I'm on that rotation at work, and I haven't been there in a day or two at the office.
I mean, we have a couple weeks to address it with council, right? And then you guys need to look over it. He's proposing a different, I think, his proposal's a different truck. than what you guys picked, or a different company, is what his recommendation is.
What's he proposing?
Yeah.
I don't remember, I
Up
didn't.
here.
It's a Piers.
Up here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, not, it's probably not a discussion, but I thought regards to the proposal, if the price comparison was the same, the fire department itself was able to, decide
Choose.
which vendor based on, whatever sources it was. And that's what Mickey said, but I will look at it and see why,
Well,
what
I
they
would-
proposed, or
Yeah.
if that's in there. I don't know if those details are in there, but,
Yeah.
cause I didn't look at it.
I didn't have time to read the proposal, but.
I scanned it, it lists, recommendations, the next step, what he recommended from the fire department, kind of a breakdown of all the, there's 9 different quotes here, and different reasons. I mean, the one that he was actually, recommending is a 107-foot ladder truck, Pierce Enforcer tandem, and he has reasons why, and then he has reasons why not to get some of the other ones. Some of it's due to lead time, some it's due to upfront cost, and
Delivery dates. I think.
delivery dates was the one big one they wanted to firm up for the Pierce one, but he has it all listed for what his recommendations are, but,
And that's supposed to be in the email, I just got sent.
yeah, we just got it today, yeah, this afternoon.
Well, in all fairness, when we did the first proposal, the Pierce guy did offer a 107, to us. I don't know if it's the same one, but we were offered.
It's the one that will be delivered in July of this year.
Yeah, 150 calendar days to be
Might
ready.
be it, plus.
There was another one for labor.
There's 2 Pierce.
Tandem axle,
We had a few different ones. All right, I will take a look at it and, I guess digest it and see.
Talked to Mickey, I told you the other day, I think if you guys look at it, I mean, we got time to read it, maybe give Mickey a call and throw him your, I mean, you talked to him that night on Zoom, you know, but now that he made a proposal, you made a proposal, maybe you guys can discuss it and,
Yeah, I
Go
guess the
forward
next thing,
and get back to
the
that.
next day or two,
Alright.
even though I'll be working, I will get with the truck committee and maybe have, a meeting with this proposal in front of us. And that, you know, our decision could be made within a day or two of meeting, even maybe the same day of meeting up,
right.
based on what his recommendations was, and go from there.
Okay. Fiscal officer, Cheryl?
All I have this time is the February income tax and utility collections. I also have some police department collection reports. And I have a person that I want to hire. It is Gina Romo that I need you to vote on. She is going to start out at 30 hours and be the assistant clerk. April's still staying in Texas. We don't have enough time to teach Gina how to be the tax anything between now and April 15th. So she'll start out slow. But anyway, she's from Hicksville, and I wish I knew her maiden name because then we might know her. But she's spent the last 30 years in California, and they moved back here because it's home. And she wants to work here. She worked with the government out in California too, so she did procurement.
Will, April be picking up more hours? I know that,
She's already 40.
I know, but she moved up to 40. Is she to kind of oversee some of the stuff that she was doing now? Is she gonna stay at 40? Okay, I knew that was kind of the plan. I didn't
Yeah.
know. Okay.
So we would need a motion for that hire, right?
Yeah, Gina Romo.
Gina Romo, I'll make that a recommendation.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
Roll call.
Seedyke,
yes.
Bassett,
Yes.
Delena,
Yes.
Miller,
Yes.
Gunwick,
Yes.
Egley.
Yes.
Any questions for Cheryl? Okay. I just had, the Spring Health Fair is March 5th and 6th and 7th. It's at the Hicksville Eagles from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. I want to thank Heather Scott for bringing that opportunity to our residents. She's doing it here, and she's also going to do it in Edgerton later. But take advantage of the health screening, blood screening down there at the Eagles. They do a lot of screening, people healthy. Aaliyah Keeley, a senior at Hicksville High School, is working on her veterans banners for downtown. She works along with her advisor, Stephanie Mazur. They've been working on that. They're gonna meet here coming up this next week, but that whole project is forthcoming. I don't know how many banners they've got lined up so far, but I know a lot of people reached out for the veterans banners for the town, so I'll get you a better report next week. So I had reached out to AEP, because if we need more poles, they were very generous in allowing us to use their poles. As long as we don't bolt anything into the wood or anything, we can just do brackets, so got that forthcoming. You know, it's starting to warm up, I guess, a little bit. It doesn't feel like it some days here, but I see a lot more people playing at the park, people walking, riding bikes. So as we drive through town, and I have to tell people to be safe and careful as people start being more active outdoors instead of winter months when it's less of that. So I think that's all I had. I know Brian went to new council
Yes, sir.
training. Me, Mike, and Boyer going Saturday to Cleveland, so that's coming up. And I remind people, there's a lot of classes online. If you guys go through OML for training, supervision, all that kind of thing. I reached out to Bruce and Derek, if you want to catch up on some training hours and get some credits and different things. OML, Lexipol does some training for different things in the realm of cybersecurity. a lot of
Ohio
different
Plan
things.
does too.
Ohio Plan, yeah, there's really good groups out there that you can go online and just, take an hour, watch a Zoom meeting, catch up on certain issues in the community, issues on the state level that you might need to be aware of, so that's all I have. Anything else before council? Okay. Motion to adjourn?
I'll make motion to adjourn.
Second.
Siedike,
Yes.
Bassett,
Yes.
Delena,
Yep.
Miller,
Yes.
Conwood,
Yes.
Egley.
Yes.
It's the quickest meeting I've been a part of. That's the quickest meeting I've been a part of.
Baltic, plus.
That executive